game.
Do you expect to have Chris and Garrett playing with you in the Rose Bowl? Do you know yet?
I don't know anything. It's still up in the it's still up in the air. But I hope so. I really do hope so.
I mean, on the other hand, if they don't play, and it's understandable why they didn't,
Right.
you would get time with young guys that we've heard so much about in a big-time game situation. How much could that potentially help him and CJ and even you?
Oh, most definitely. Just going into next year, I mean that's how it would look. So just to get an early start and practice and stuff, I mean it would be great. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Jaxon, I know you have one more game left here. The way that this season played out for you, and as you evaluate it, what did you make of what you did this year?
I just want to thank God, honestly, because I couldn't have done it without him. I'm blessed to be here, blessed to still be playing, still healthy. I had some goals. I didn't know how this year was going to turn out, honestly, but I just try to go out there and play hard every game. And some games, a lot of games, it went my way, some games it didn't. But I mean, I'm blessed to have the season that I have, and I'm looking forward to what's next.
How did you make some of those catches in the rivalry game? They looked impossible.
Honestly, every time the ball's in the air, I think I can catch it, and I just lock in and I focus, honestly, and just try. I've seen a lot of balls in the air, so I mean, just another. I don't know, honestly.
The one that you caught behind your back. How did you walk us through that play? What did you see? How did you catch that?
Can you just walk us through your most impressive catches here so far? Starting with the Nebraska catch.
But that was...
Yeah. 3rd and 19, I knew we had to get a first down. It was a big conversion. I was going at an angle, of course. CJ, he threw a ball expecting to get PI, but I had seen the ball, and I knew I could wrap my arm around it and try to pin it on his back and grab it, which I've seen done. What comes to mind was when back in the day when they played OU and Noah Brown. I've seen that highlight a few times, so I just try to do kind of the same thing.
They didn't even call pass interference.
Yeah, they didn't.
Should have, right?
So it's your fault.
Right. Wait, the challenge that's ahead of you all is not unique because all these teams who play a game and then wait a month and a half to go play a bowl game, it's a lot.
Right.
There's a lot of downtime that can cause an offense to maybe lose momentum, lose rhythm. Mm-hmm. How have you all tried to avoid that in the practices here, but just in the time since you played that game, knowing there's still a long time before you play again?
Right, we're trying to pace ourselves, but honestly, these last practices, and we've had a lot of energy, amazing energy. I feel like our whole team's excited and grateful, for this opportunity to play in the Rose Bowl versus a great team in Utah. So just knowing that we're about to be in LA and it's going to be a fun matchup, and it's a big time game. And people still want to show out. People still want to do, what they do. So, I mean, it's a blessing and a great opportunity for us.
What's kind of the next step for you here? I mean, you went from the third wheel in the room to, hey, are you going to get all these catches because everybody's paying attention to Jaxon? Chris, to you might be the best receiver in the country coming back next year. And clearly CJ's best weapon with a lot of inexperienced guys elsewhere. What do you think is the next step in your development?
The next step in my development, I feel like I'm ready to be a leader in the room. I'm ready to lead the young guys. And, I accept the challenge. I'm looking forward to that challenge. And, it's a great opportunity and a blessing for real.
Do you think you'll play in the slot next year, or do you want to move outside? Where would you guys go?
We're going to have to see in the spring. Honestly, I feel comfortable doing, whatever's best for the team, going outside or inside. So I'm sure I'll probably do a little bit of both this next year or so. And, it'll be fun.
Have you always been in the slot?
No. In high school, I played outside. I played a little bit of slot too, but I played outside as well.
Knowing you could be the guy next year for CJ, does that make this offseason feel different?
Oh yeah, definitely different. I'm gonna have to go to another level, mentally, physically, and just go to a different level to lead these guys. And a lot of people are gonna be watching me, so I have to set the example, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so that's something that excites you. Has that
Yes.
process already started?
Yes, it has.
What does that look like?
What does it look like? What does it look like? It just, me coming in here every day, getting in here early, putting in extra work, and staying in the film room with Coach Key, Coach Hartline, Coach Billy, and yeah, that's what it looks like.
Jaxon, you came in with CJ Stroud, and your relationship with him is obviously detailed. I got to ask Travion what his favorite part of CJ's work ethic was, and his honest answer was doing his Dougie. I don't know if you can explain about that, but
CJ does his little dance. Yeah, he got that LA vibe. So, yeah.
I mean, on a more serious note, getting to see him in his first year as a starter after coming in with him last year, what has really impressed you about CJ? I mean, you finished in the Heisman voting, obviously all Big Ten. What about CJ stands out to you after his starter year?
Honestly, what stands out is just his mental approach to the game. Early in the year, a lot of things have been said, and he blocked that out. And that's a hard thing to do, especially here being QB1 at Ohio State. So for him to do that, and just still not shy away from it, but go at it with full head of steam, and still be able to do his thing. It's a hard thing to do, especially at a young age, at a big time program, and I'm proud of him for doing that. I expected it, and yeah, that's the thing I like for him.
Utah's got a defensive-minded head coach. What stands out about their defense, and does it compare to any defense you guys have seen this year?
They play really hard. I think they play really hard. I have a lot of respect for them. What stands out? They're great. They're a good unit, and they play really hard. Like you said, they have a defensive-minded coach, so I know they're going to come out with a lot of different things. So we're just trying to get prepared for it.
They got a corner, Clark, who was almost your teammate.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you guys built a pretty solid relationship. He spends some time in the slot every so often, and looking forward to going up against him.
Oh, for sure. I look forward against going against the best guys across the field for me every week. I didn't get a lot of it because, they were busy with, Garrett and Chris sometimes. But I look forward to all the great matchups against their best DB, and he's a great DB. I seen him at the Nike opening, and got the chance, talk to him a little bit, and he's a great player, and I'm excited to see him January 1st.
Were you guys teammates down there, or did you get a chance to go?
No, we weren't teammates. He was on a different team, so I got to. We played against each other a little bit, yeah.
Jaxon, I know you had high expectations coming into the year, but do you ever look at your stats and maybe have a surreal moment, like over 80 catches, over 1,200 yards? Pretty eye-popping stats. Does that kind of take you by surprise a little bit ever? Maybe not take you by surprise, but is it kind of, I don't know. Is it surreal ever?
Yeah, it's very. It's surreal. I feel like it was God's plan, so it doesn't really surprise me at all because, this is what was laid out, and I believed it, and I trust in, the process. And I'm just blessed that, that I stayed healthy and I could able to finish out the season.
You said you didn't get a lot of that main action because people were so worried about Chris and Garrett. Obviously, that's going to change. Are you, looking forward to that?
Yeah.
More of that focus?
Yeah, I'm a competitor. I like going against the best because I feel like I'm the best. So, that's what drives me, and that's what makes me better. And I feel like, that's where I really come out and play. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Did you see some of that focus from defensive shift as you got more involved in the offense, and maybe just how teams were game planning for you, maybe against Minnesota versus Penn State? Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like as the season went on, you had to account for me. So I'm sure defenses, talked about me. I would hope, and but yeah.
A couple more questions for Jaxon. Did you ever consider not being as good this year so you could sneak up on people more next year?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I go out there and play like I always play, which is hard.
If the team loses 2 receivers, do you anticipate possibly going back outside? Would you want to do that, or is this home right now?
I mean, I would want to do whatever is best. I'm getting the slide. I can go outside and do that as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sure I'll do a little bit of both when that time comes.
How do you think your skills specifically, what is it that your skill set, why does it fit well in the slot? And then why would it maybe translate well outside of what you do?
I mean, I always want to be a quarter. All the years playing that I've always played, I always try to be a quarterback's best friend, honestly. And just being there, seeing different coverages, and I feel like that's built, especially this year. Just reading the defense and adjusting to what I see, zone or man, and just being there for CJ, always being accountable, and yeah, that's it.
I know it's just we're trying to,
Yeah.
we try to look ahead and stuff.
Right.
Garrett tore it up in the slot last year and then moved outside this year, and he tore it up, and you tore it up in the slot this year, and we think, oh, next year, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
when you see what Garrett did, if that's what they need from you,
Yeah.
could you make that kind of adjustment?
Yes, if that's what they need from me, then I'll deliver for sure. I believe in that.